Good plays, bad plays. Capturing the fall. Onivia's highlights got them all. Every moment, every fight. Onivia's highlights keep the fire alive.
6% of all the CS on the team goes to Rahel. The next highest in the league, I can't remember exactly who it is, but it's 30%. It's such a big jump, and now, of course, there are all these center dynamics.
Well, that's why it's skewed, right?
It's skewed. But
Okay.
Rahel really does get a bunch of CS, and SK do believe in him.
And we are going to start fighting on that. So while we skew some stats and move in the right direction, Isma is going on in Twisted Advance, and SK getting a low jungler. But in our match of the week, we fire off a bullet. It's Niski now getting low as well. I think he's just dead. Bramble Smash saves his life for the time being, but as he flashes away towards a blast cone, he hovers on the edge. Irrelevant as a level 1 Renekton looks for his Fury to help him up. He flashes too, and Fnatic still chasing through. They take a blast cone. They deceive them. They push over and get first blood. A 1-for-1 is Irrelevant. He started slice and dice. He's done his damage. He's done his job. He's been flashes into Oscarinen, both at 1 HP. And Humanoid, all he needs is a bit of range, a severing bolt from downtown, and Isma will be no more. Fnatic boil their blood with blood of their own.
It's a 2-for-1. Niski can't finish off Irrelevant Caesar.
Ooh, he doesn't have his flash of his own, but it is a slice and dice croc, and here we go. Onto this way. His painting days are over. Kill is over to Niski. And Tristana, 9 hours of our life as Dragon. Now going to be taken by SK. That pressure that came from Isma. Well, let's move here. Luon making the move, and
It really should be SKs. They have Renekton topside and a Tristana. This is just priority central. That crab is going to go down.
It depends with mid because spiraling despair. Niski jumps in anyway. Humanoid use the kid, the flashback. Luon's roam is great. It sends up with the concussive blows, and over the wall with the ignite. Niski gets the last hit. That was a
top lane tank matchup. So Oscarinen might be in trouble, but Fnatic going to pick up a dragon.
Just like Ezreal's getting a buff next patch as well, already being this strong as Oscarinen going to get altered on by Irrelevant.
Does have 100 Fury.
Fnatic are going to be there first for the turret plate. Is it going to be worth it? Jun runs into the croc without Dominus, so remember as Oscarinen jumps into him first, depth charge, everything in the kitchen sink, and the kill going to Noah. Fnatic there first, that's what we'll remember. As the double knockup for the Glacial Fissure is big as well, the damage onto Noah shifts gear into Razork. A flip back, not what you want because the flash now comes out from Jun, and the concussive bite, the winter blow, and everything. Oh no! Fnatic running for their life. A great counterplay, and when contested here, Aragon, and he just set me up.
Right. So honestly, this Rift Herald doesn't matter as much. Third dragon is on the cards, but the engage comes down. Maokai is very strong.
Guess what they say? It does matter indeed, don't they? Niski from an angle as well, but Razork absorbing the pressure. Irrelevant's angle, maybe even bigger. The chains corruption from Noah huge, but it eventually goes to Fnatic. But for SK, they're split far between. Irrelevant left on an island. You said it didn't matter. I believe you, because Fnatic
just 1 versus 5ing.
He really
Razork
is.
flashes the ultimate, and then the flash comes through from Renekton, which is versus the counterplay of cross-mapping topside with the grubs for SK, which is a solid play when you don't think you can take the fight.
Dragon going down at the very least for Fnatic
no.
would be good, but the TP play, your nose are correct, because Niski's come to play himself. Razork and Noah on it, but he goes to Noah straight away, disengages, flashes through. Niski in the thick of it. Wow, gets pulled back though, and will he get punished? The question is Razork's 5-man ulti again comes into value. The poke, the range, Fnatic are looking to play it again as Irrelevant is left and lonesome, but this time it's not doom and gloom. Rahel keeps poking out. SK do their
It looks like they want to cross-map the red buff instead. That's respawning on the side of Fnatic's jungle. I've watched a lot of LPL, and they've been picking Ezreal a few times, and it's looked absolutely horrific. Now, you convinced me that might be decent, but I'm about to hold that. Niski's getting engaged on.
Yeah, let's talk about the Tristanas that are going global. As Niski is just waiting for the ulti. He wanted to run into it. Maybe he thought he could. Yeah. Not going to happen in the end. Knows he has to fight it out. The claws out. The buffer eventually comes through. Severing bolt out of range. As you said, the fleet is important. It dodges again. Niski, a fancy man in fancy shoes. He should die eventually. Severing bolt was dodged. They wanted to highlight. Maybe something bad happens. Maybe it's the top play that made it go blue as Irrelevant. Hysterics has already popped, and as he gets popped around, he's just dead, but they committed TP.
Niski's playing off of the time it will take to do the Nash by taking bot tier 2 before TPing as well.
And they've got poke, right?
so
Ezreal's
slow.
So good at poking down, whittling down those health bars. Niski, as he pushes that inner turret down bot side, it's going to be matched by Humanoid, but as he shows up as well, the Baron is pulled off of. Isma's coming through, trying to stop the ports. He's got Nature's Grasp as Niski feels unstoppable. He can move to the mid lane after this as well. It's going to take more than 10 minutes to start this playoff. Rahel takes a bit of a poke, but Arcane shifts back in position. It's the Fisher that comes out afterwards that tries to clear the way, but Fnatic will not be dissuaded. Razork after the play as well, sends out the crescendo, and now just burns down the jungle of SK. Fnatic running through mid. True Shot Barrage is a good dissuader as well, but as Razork gets into position, and the same from Oscar Renan, they're still burning the midnight oil. Niski's angle is the only thing to save them, and Rahel as well. What the hell indeed, as they pull their play back. Fnatic now losing members. The Severing Bolt is a big help with Humanoid.
He vanishes. Niski gonna pick up a consolation prize in the mid lane, but in the end it's a 2 for 2, and Niski coming out 3K and 1K.
And look, you look at the dragon as well as Ismar walking in blind over the wall. That range is coming in handy, and look, Noah from the downtown helps Humanoid.
To check, the Baron is very slow, and Fnatic just keep having to force, but look at the side lanes. They're against the clock here. Top lane tier 2 is going to get taken, like we said.
Razork doing the red buff, the TP. Round number 2 begins. Luon zoning them off. It's going down so quick. Razork needs a miracle. When becomes lightning, he gets it! The jungle king of the LEC still got it. Jun running for his life. He survives miraculously, but Niski does not. The poke, the range, the Fnatic's debut year in the LEC. But Razork's been through this party before. Target gets isolated like that, like the damage from Noah Humanoid combined, that's one-shot territory. And as we've seen multiple plays time and time again, Noah not only having a good start of the split, I think, after he got criticized at MSI, but Humanoid continuing on the track of being one of the best mids in the West too at the moment. And especially when Caps is slumping, it feels like LEC needs him to step up. Fnatic pushing the base and doing a great job of dissuading this turret from standing its ground. Luon, Glacial Fish is there. True Shot Barrage is good. Razork still has the ulti in hand, though. Nature's Grasp is trying to stop them from staying too long. The inhibitor eventually drops, and SK can't get the range, the lockdown they need. They're going to get out of him jungle priority.
And Noah quietly carrying this game. 5-0-4 on the Varus. The outrange from the Varus.
Oscar Renan's not taking any damage. He gets himself out once again with an Arcane shift as Luon has to be in front. Chains of Corruption hits max range.
In the game right now, it's all down to execution.
Noah backed away. If SK pull a fight now, it's a 5 versus 4. He's got Hex Gates to come on in, but SK in a choke might find it. Razork's ult's great. Irrelevant doesn't get the way over, though, and it's only buying time for Isma's True Shot Barrage gets maximum value. There's the range, and for Fnatic, they need to keep their head carry alive, but they can't. Niski's cleaning them all up. Rahel's taking a while to die. As Razork fully commits, they're left in a 3v3. Humanoid still got a mana bar, still got the range, but Niski's still alive. Can he do it? Ulti out, but Humanoid does it better. The lightning follows through. Niski survives for now, but the TP to end. Fnatic can feel that burst in their bones.
And Humanoid coming in with the passive proc at the end in that 3 versus 3. The passive proc AoE coming in clutch, saving the fight, and it looks like Fnatic are gonna end.
I mean, Humanoid, Razork, they buy so much time, and Fnatic, when SK have been the new blood to talk about, it's still about this team that's been with us since the very start. The best team in Europe in summer. Say it with me, Fnatic.
What a battle. What a battle.